Don't really know much about it. I picked it up a while back. I figured I'd finally get around to playing it. I guess we'll have to see before we mess with that. Walk, look around. Okay, seems fairly normal. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if this is what this game's actually technically about, but we're gonna find out together. I've had it in my damn downloads forever and never got around to it. But we are now.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Sensitivities. Well, that was oddly awesome. Oh, does that mean? How do I examine that? Can I examine it? Is this just my bags? How do we examine again? Is right. Ugh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, 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 don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone, Mom and Dad, to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam. Okay. Wellsprings Mover.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
At new house, just added a backpack. What? Oh. Yeah, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Turn all the lights on. Get my tissues, go to my bedroom, crank a quick one out. Oh, right on, Bullhorn. Directions to what? What is this? Okay, I didn't want you anyway. What's the purpose of this game right now? Well, that looks cool. I'm just take this with me. Oh, I'm not taking it with me. I'll put it down. How low did I go? Where are my feet?
Sam. Sam. Hello? Sam! Where are you?
He's Nintendo.
Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Oh my. Mom and Dad and Sam, I'm in Paris. Too much reading.
Trash.
Damn. They say that a jack of all trades is a master of none. I'd have to disagree. Mastery is not one of the questions. Specialization. Hooah! I thought that said how to jerk off. What? Wiring in the house. What am I doing? Am I just exploring the house right now? I need a combination. I'm sorry. Oh my, this room's awfully dark. Take my tissues, go to my bedroom, get one quick one out before I die. Ugh. Cozy. A stranger under my roof. Here, take that, motherfucker. What's the purpose? I didn't want in there anyway. Keep the lights on. Thought this might help, Dad.
And Wistaria County. Residents.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Shit. Captain Allegra. Don't waste electricity. There's a door to this room. Okay, there ain't no door. Oh my god. What does that say? I just thought since you knew, maybe you could use a friend. No, I don't mind. What do you want to ask? Was it just Uncle who's psycho? Okay. I'm gonna erase this. Carry this eraser with me. Oh my, no. No, no, no. Keep the lights on.
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd see through.
Yeah, yeah.
Now that it's happened, I just can't believe.
What can I get you? How about a glass of shut
I've done the best I could.
What is
Keep
this?
from feeling
Dr. Jitters.
Can't get you off my mind. What am I gonna
Voodoo,
Oh,
mildew, shandy.
do? Why, Daddy, I didn't know you were.
I'm right here looking at you, honey. If it ain't me, it's my shadow.
You think I sent you far away
I ain't been nowhere.
from me? I thought you'd stay away from me. But you got me now. You let
Please
go
give this to your mother.
all around.
I left my trunk in town.
What's up with all the notes every fucking
When you
way?
live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow. Oh my God. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl.
Why is this the
Great.
psycho house? What's going on with the house? Why is it psycho? Is this a tape? What is this? What the fuck is this? There's something. I am fucking sorry. There's something red on the inside of it.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmuck.
Cheat codes for video games, nice. Where can I plug this? Where's the video game at? Hey, where's the game at? Whoa. I didn't want that game. I apologize. Let me just brush my hair. More combinations. Not the right button. There it is. Steggy. That's a big ass fucking house. No. Not codes in here? Can I get some codes? Oh, more games. Ear one. Okay, what? I don't know what that is. What does that say? I'm gonna pin you to death. Okay. Feel like I'm definitely taking this with me. I may need this. What was that? How'd the TV just auto come on? Something moved. I heard it. I do not like this storm. Oh. What was that? Piss off. I'm busy exploring. Mom and Dad, were you going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home in such a short notice that they weren't around to do it? You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore, Sam. Oh God. Nope, turn the lights on. What is this? Good. Right here. God damn, that was an ear fucking rape.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Secret what? What did that say? Mom and Dad's room, hallway, bathroom, in the closet of Mom and Dad's room. Pulp Fiction. That's a pretty cool hamburger, barfing. Nova. Oh, it's a tampon. Nice. This one's broke. What the fuck is all the damn ambiance noises? Oh my. Okay.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, "I need to fix these roots. Think you could help?" Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right?
Mom and Dad's room.
It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment,
Sam and Lonnie's secret
I wanted
house
to say
investigation.
something.
Library.
I waited. And the moment was gone.
Whoa. Why is there secret panels in this house? Closet leads to the library, and apparently there's one in the corner of the library somewhere.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous? After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
What kind of shit are we getting into? Okay. How do I look at the map? not look at this shit? Will you quit with all the creepy ass noises now? Thank you. Where are my fucking feet? Okay, I got the one in the bathroom. One right across from my room. Is this my room? Or is this my room? We did some Ouija board shit right here. To open 0, to open blah blah blah. Hello, who are you? Oscar, what do you want to come be? Damn, I got on some Ouija board shit here, eh? Oscar, what did you want? Oscar. Alright, one in the foyer. I apologize, Oscar. Do not read. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not reading that bullshit. Sam's locker. Can I piece those together? Like, what's up here? There we go. To open, turn right 3 times, stop, turn left once. Okay, at least we can read it. Why is my character walking so slow now? What? This is my locker. It's not a fucking combination. Hold up, hold up. What is that? To open, turn 3 times. What? I don't know what that shit means. I'm not supposed to know that.
Lonnie came over today. But everything was different.
Empty.
She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on.
She
said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think. But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Oh, kissery happened. Is this the basement?
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
K is for kind. I didn't even notice that room there. It's loud as fuck.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing. And I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Damn. Cold-blooded. Yeah, negative. Girl Scout.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Is it like a drug? The first one. Okay. What's up with all the combination shit everywhere? Oh my. I can't read that shit. Something, something whiskey. I'm writing you. Okay.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation. Following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie? About who she is? She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
This is Mom and Dad's situation. Okay. The Psycho House. Fucking leave her in my house. Okay, so oh, I'm in the room I couldn't go in before. Nice. What was that? Don't fuck with me. Earth, Wind, and Fire. I got 2 tickets for Earth, Wind, and Fire on Thursday. Congratulations.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Honey, my parents are leaving town, so okay, fuck off. The skull was the coolest thing I found. It's found in Mexico. Oh, this skull thing over here that I liked earlier that I found. Nice. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. This thing. Here, you like it so much you can have it. Oh, bitch. Keep it. There you go. Perfect. Now, where was I going? Booted out Girl Scout.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her.
It'll be fine. Calm down.
Then she dedicated the last song to me. I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Oh. How's a motherfucker supposed to read that crumbled up shit? Hold up. Hold up. Nothing, just shit on the back. Okay. Cup of coffee. What secret?
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that.
What the fuck did I do?
In the morning, I woke up. And I was finally alone.
Did I murder somebody? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Do I need another red candle or something put over here? Like, what's the deal? Like, fucking Ouija boards?
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
No.
Oh my God. Katie. I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the 3rd one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
The fuck kind of shit was I into?
Katie,
Was that the game?
I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person. That I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did.
What did you do?
And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me. And you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again. Someday. Love, Sam.
Okay. So, not gonna lie, I have no fucking clue what went on. I was just spamming, picking up shit. Okay? Okay. What does resume do? What does that mean? Is there something I missed? I'm gonna play a real horror game. This was not a horror game. What did I miss? I'm so fucking confounded. Well, I never got the drawer open, nor did I get the other shit open. Mom and Dad's rocking condoms. Ah, fuck it. Okay, let's go play a real horror game. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. This one was fun. Hope you liked it. I'm gonna be streaming again here in just a second on a real horror game. I don't understand this one quite.